Did GiJeong just say to TaeHoon, let's sleep together next time? Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another review of My Liberation Notes, episode 12, you guys. First, the little comedy moments. Oh my goodness, I love it, and I will talk about those. But the majority of the episode it's almost like everyone got a reality check. You know, with ChangHee and his car. Um, I'll talk about after what happened when he showed Mr. Gu the dent, but yeah, ChangHee and his car, but then also Mr. Gu, going back to Seoul and rejoining his old gang. So yeah, let's not beat around the bush. Let's get to it. The first thing I want to talk about is TaeHoon and GiJeong. So first, while on their date, TaeHoon was talking about New Year's and Christmas. We can't spend time together, and also talked about how he might cancel on her from time to time. And I'm thinking, is he about to break up with her? They just started dating. And then I remember, well, there was a scene between TaeHoon and Yudem, and I was thinking maybe Yudem might have said, do you like that girl? I don't want you to see her no more. She might take you away from me. But no, that's not the case. TaeHoon told Yudem that when he's around GiJeong, he doesn't have to pretend being someone else, And Yudem is happy about that. Plus, when TaeHoon was saying, I might cancel, we can't spend time together on Christmas and New Year's, GiJeong did a good job in not having those things bother her and ruin their relationship. So props to her. But I love towards the ending of their date, when GiJeong turned around and realized, oh man, was he about to kiss me? She turned around and said, next time, let's sleep together. I'm like, did she just say that? Now we get to ChangHee's car. First, there's a dent on his bumper. And also his dad saw him driving the car, so I'm like, uh-oh, here's trouble. Eventually, he told his dad it was Mr. Gu's car, but his dad still unhappy, unhappy the fact that he's driving another person's car. When ChangHee showed Mr. Gu the dent and he was fully putting on his shoes, I'm like, dude, run. But then the funny moment happened when Mr. Gu was chasing ChangHee. Duan, on his bike, was hydrating the both of them. Whoever idea that was, props to you. You deserve a raise because I laughed so hard. But then while they were running, it's almost like both ChangHee and Mr. Gu were having kind of like a reality check. For Mr. Gu, it was Mijong and being transparent. For ChangHee, it was Hyuna. And I know from watching the trailer, these two are definitely gonna end up together. I hope so, because I do like these two characters. Next, Mr. Gu gets a visit from an old friend and is not happy to see him. His old friend wasn't happy where Mr. Gu was at right now, and just like Chairman Shin, he wants him to come back. Later, we see the cops going after Mr. Beck. They didn't get him. Well, not yet. And Mr. Beck called Mr. Gu and blamed him for ratting him out. Yeah, Mr. Gu didn't have to worry about Mr. Beck because he was going through some stuff. Yeah. So Mr. Gu decided to leave for Seoul, like pack up and leave. And Mijong, she wasn't happy about it. She was sad to the point where she was tearing up. And then later, these two do get in a little bit of an argument where Mijong doesn't really want everything that everyone has. She doesn't want to be ordinary. She wants to live the life that she's living right now. That's the impression that I got from it. But if you guys think differently, leave it in the comments below. I feel like the relationship between Mr. Gu and Mijong is kind of like a teenage romance. It's on again, off again, on again, off again. I mean, we do know these two care about each other, but with everything that's going on, I don't know, it's hard to say because, I mean, with this type of drama, it's really no guarantee for a happy ending, right? And yeah, this episode, it was great, amazing. I love the small little comedy moments. Huge props to the person who came up with the idea of having Do-won hydrate both ChangHee and Mr. Gu during their chasing scene. Classic. It's always interesting to watch our main characters go through some stuff, trying to not pretend, trying to find happiness, but also at the same time, have a good reality check on their lives and find out what's actually more important that makes them happy. And I was right about Hyuna and ChangHee. I remember in my last review where I said I wanted these two together, and watching the trailer for the next episode, Hyona's boyfriend who was at the hospital, he was like, well, me and her weren't exactly together, plus she talks about you a lot. I'm like, there we go, there's the green light for ChangHee and Hyuna. And yeah, that's pretty much it on the episode and my review. If there's anything I might have missed, please leave it in the comments below. Other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.